Well. If it isn't my old friend, because I'm Keenan and he's...
I like orange soda.
No, Kel.
Kel.
I made it all rhyme.
Yeah, Keenan and Kel.
Anyway, it's not about focusing on that. It's about focusing on what you have.
And what do I have? I think it's...
I think it's an illness. Okay, so curly chops today.
Great guy.
Hit you with it. I'm going to lower the voice a little bit. I'm going to lower the register. Don't obsess over things you don't have, as if they already belong to you. Instead, appreciate what you do have and imagine how much you'd want them if they weren't yours. But be careful not to point where losing them would disturb your peace.
Wow, what colour's your Bugatti?
My Bugatti. I've got to tell you, man, May.
I've got to tell you, man.
May is giving me that beautiful stuff, man. May is just coming in, bruv. It's giving me that beautiful, like, yeah, man, where's my pooch? So, when I think about... Do you like that or not?
I mean, I didn't like it. I thought it was awful. It was disgusting. But they like to be behind the cameras.
Right. Yeah, we'll put our Instagram handle for a roadman in the comments. So, focusing on what you have. Again, we're all guilty of it. I don't just want to keep saying salespeople are guilty of it. We're all guilty of this.
We're all guilty human beings.
If only I had X, this would be easier, right? So I reckon if I was sat with my phone and my laptop, if only I got warm leads when I'm starting my sales career out, they get warm leads over there. It'd be amazing. Yeah, and then you sort of trapped then in that spiral of like, things would work if I had that. Yeah? Mm-hmm. And then, if only I had a great data provider like whoever.
Yeah.
X data provider is available. Then I might find my life easier to get. If only I had this power dialer that rings 1 million people at once, this would happen. And suddenly you're focused on all the, not only the externals, but the things that you don't have. And think about it like this, like, it's all right for them, they're that. Like, how many times do you hear people go through life saying like that?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
very
you must look at me and go,
mindset.
it's all right for him, he's gorgeous and 6'2".
Are you?
Do you not say that?
I think you're confusing me with
You don't
somebody
say that
else.
because you're very capable, you've got a lot to offer. I don't want you to believe in yourself a bit more.
Mate, I believe.
Right. I believe the children of the future. What about you? What do you think? What do you think people get their own way with this one?
I think about, do you know something called the hedonic treadmill?
Ooh, sometimes I put it on an incline.
Yeah.
And I put it on at least 10.
At least 10. So I saw a beautiful story about this the other day, that obviously we adapt as human beings. So even if you get the warm leads, you would adapt to actually that becomes the norm. So most people want like but funnily enough, I had a friend to text me before and said,
What's his name?
His name is James.
James will put his Instagram handle in the other friends are obviously available.
Other friend. And he texted me and he said, I've just had a pay rise, I've just had a job title change, and I've just had a new thing. I'm still not fulfilled. How stoic of me. And he doesn't know I'm here today, so that's obviously like quite fitting. But
that's not stoic.
What? No. I know he was being ironic.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
How stoic of me. But we talk about stoicism a lot.
Got you.
Yeah. But it's quite interesting because actually we just adapt, and then like it's like they say in the industry, more money, more problems. We adapt to that, but it also works the same as pain. So the story and the analogy I saw was walking, and you've got like you bought some new shoes and they're too big for you, and I'm not going to say what you think I'm going to say because they used to be nasty to you at school, didn't they?
They were
the size
nasty
of
to
your
me at
feet.
school.
But we won't say that today.
I've got big feet.
What do they used to?
And I used to be a really gangly thing, didn't I? And people used to just tell me I had bowling shoes on every day.
They did. But like eventually over time, so you have big shoes on and then your feet are rubbing, but you can
move on from the feet one.
Yeah, but if you continue with that and you keep walking, eventually you'll get used to the problem. So as human beings, we adapt to either the pain or the pleasure. So if you are, I will be happy when I get X, I will get happy when I get Y, I will be happy when I get Z. No, as human beings and the way that we behave, we adapt to those things anyway. So when you say I'll be happy when I'm getting $3,000 more a month, you'll get used to that, and actually you're as human beings, we have a baseline of our happiness. So as much as it will fluctuate and go up and down based on what's happening, it usually comes back to whatever your baseline is, and that's based on your genetics. Other things are available.
I'm going to give people a little mantra here from our old friend Alex Hormozy. I think it was Alex Hormozy who said this.
Yeah, he was in your year at school.
He was in my year at school. Is it Alex Hormozy who said, you've already achieved things that you said would make you happy?
Yeah, I love that.
I think that's a great one. And it's funny, isn't it? Like, I think there's a lot of things around spirituality and meditation, so that probably gets a bit of a bad rap now. People immediately like groan and roll their eyes and whatever. But this idea of practicing gratitude, actually what that means, this is a perfect antidote to this type of thing. So instead, just kind of reminding yourself, I've got a really nice commute back home. It's a long commute, it's about an hour. But as I come back into my little village in Dorset, there's like a big hill that I drive down that overlooks the whole thing. And having that moment, regardless of what day it is, where like the sun might be setting or the stars are out or whatever, and just having a moment of like, this is just so amazing, isn't it? Like, I get to live out here. I could easily be going, I have to do this drive every single day.
Yeah.
Other people don't have to do this drive. Other people can work from home all the time, but actually driving in and going like, how nice that I get to do this.
Yeah.
You can do that about so many things. In sales, if you don't have the warm lead, you can go, how great that I get to actually practice this skill.
Yeah.
That when I do get the warm leads, I'll be flying.
Yeah.
How amazing that I get to do this and make things really hard on myself so that when I do get the power dialer or the masses of data, I'm going to be flying.
Yeah.
Why don't I just focus on just honing my skills now? And you can focus on what you have in the moment rather than what you don't have. Because that's what life's about, isn't it? It's about the haves, not the have-nots.
Wow, that was really, really beautiful. Really lovely. It's gratitude is a superpower.
Right, get on with it now, mate.
Gratitude is a superpower, and it might surprise the audience, but I'm grateful that you are here. I've been Jack Frimson.
Come on, man.
I've been Jack Frimson. I've been Jack Frimson. I've been Jack Frimson. Do it. Just say the bit and I'll do it. I've been Jack Frimson.
I've been Zach Thompson.
Remember, you will die.
And look, we do like each other after all.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.